Oh man, Oh man, Phil. One of my favorites. Hey friends, welcome back, and anyone who's brand new here, welcome to the show. My name is Anton, and this is the Anton Czachor Show. And today's episode is brought to you by Laura, who has requested that we review the song Home by the Sea by the English rock band Genesis. Now, this song came out on their 1983 record, Genesis, and to anyone who doesn't know, we've done a lot of Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, and Genesis on the channel already, and if you want to find those reactions in the search bar, just type in Anton Czachor in any of those names and you'll find them. And now, to anyone who doesn't know who Genesis is an English rock band formed in Surrey, England in 1967, and they had their most commercially successful period when they were fronted by the drummer and vocalist Phil Collins after Peter Gabriel left the band. Now, obviously, I love both Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins. They might be some of my favorite artists we've done on the channel, so I don't have a preference. I love them both for completely different reasons, but if any of you have not heard who Peter Gabriel, I recommend him. He's incredible. And now, before we get into this one, as always, if you guys have any song requests for me, please leave them in the Discord, first link down below. And that's it, so let's get into Genesis, Home by the Sea, and second Home by the Sea. This will be our first, this kind of Genesis song. We've only done a couple of slow ones. Phil Collins is so dramatic. I love his voice. This is cool. I love Phil's passion, man. One of a kind vocalist. I love the ebb and flow. Phil. One of my favorites. Such a magical ambiance. Like, the keyboards are exceptional with this band. And just the lighting and such a grand performance. It's like a trance. Now we're going into song number 2. Oh! The production on this song is amazing for 1983. Oh, I love that drum. Oh, yo, that's cool. Phil's on drums now too. Oh, that's infectious, man. Man, Genesis is fucking cool, man. I never knew this side of this band, because we've only heard, I think, in 2D. That's such a cool groove. is this all live? Oh man, that was a masterpiece. I'm not gonna actually clap because that's gonna be loud, but that was a masterpiece, dude. And it just dawned on me at the very end of that I'm like, was that live? Like at first I thought it was just like, you know, playback over top, right? But at the end, like it dawned on me, I was like, is this literally live? Because of that, wow, man. Just that groove that this song got into was, I completely lost myself. This might be one of the coolest, like epic, you know, rock songs. Like just this was just so cool. Like man, this blew me away. You know, wow. Like just like instrumentally. Like, you know, let's talk about the instrumental right now. Just that thing was just so serene. Like, I love the keyboards. I love the guitar. I love the guitar solo in there. Like, the drumming just had me, man. Like, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, a good drummer will just, like, pull me right into it. And it's, like, just get me in this, like, flow. Like, you just, like, lose yourself after a while. You know what I mean? You're just kind of grooving along to it. Like, man, 11 minutes just went by. And, like, no clue at all. Like, that was just... That was just absolutely exceptional. Straight up, this song was a masterpiece. And Phil, like, I think this is the earliest. Was In Too Deep after or before this one? Because I'm like, I was wondering if Phil turned into Phil later in his career, but nah, man, he always had it. And to think that he was just the drummer, you know what I mean? Like that absolutely blows me away that he wasn't the main guy since the get-go. Like he's just unbelievably talented. And the songwriting in this song just, I don't even think I need to say it, just masterful. Just how the song just evolved and took you on a journey. Like imagine this live, man. Oh dude, imagine just taking part in this show. That would just blow me away. But anyway, let's jump in the lyrics here, or see if we can figure out what this song is about. Perfect. Okay. The first of a two-song suite, Home by the Sea, first appeared on Genesis's eponymous 1983 record. It was the third of the album's 5 singles, and the only one not to appear on the US pop chart. And it was far more successful in New Zealand, where it reached number 4. Wow, Phil Collins came up with the song title. Then Tony Banks was inspired to write a song about a burglar who gets much more than he bargained for after breaking into a haunted prison of a house, inhabited by ghosts so desperate for company that they trap him inside too. Oh, that's cool, man. But he took it a step further and made it a metaphor about a person who feels trapped in the past. Wow. According to Songfacts, Tony Banks explained the origin of the title. I had this idea of a burglar going into this house and suddenly finding out it was haunted, which I thought was quite funny. I took that idea further and made it one of those songs about looking back over people's lives who are trapped in the past, but there's nothing they can do about it. Wow. Also, Phil Collins declared in a 1986 interview, what we did on a song like Home by the Sea was to record with a programmed drum machine. Tony Banks would play a guitar keyboard part, would play a guide keyboard part. Mike Rutherford would play a guide guitar part, and I'd sing a guide. What is a guide? I sang a guide vocal. These guide parts enabled us to set on the format for the songs. If we liked what we got, we would then go in and record. Tony would go in and record his keyboard parts, Mike on guitar and bass. I'd replace the Lynn drums with my drums, and after we'd all go and re-record my vocal. Wow, man. Absolutely brilliant song. But anyway, what are your favorite Genesis songs? Let me know down below. And what should we check out next by Genesis, by Phil Collins, and by Peter Gabriel, or either of those? You guys pick. Let me know down below. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my tier 3 patrons. So we got Laura, Melanie, Amber, Kelly, Andy, Ayla, Charles, Lorne, Mans, Mark, Matthias, Matt, Melissa, Merrick, Michael, Paul, Richard, Robbie, Russ, Scott, Sebastian, Sharon, and Tess. So shout out to all of you, and I'll see everybody again tomorrow. I love you.